Yo guys, what's up? It's Gaz and welcome to the Warframe video. So today we have some of the secret hidden tech, super strong weapon video series for you today. Yeah, it's a series totally. We got the Jat Kusar. So this one is, like honestly, sleeper, not OP, because we don't use OP around here anymore. Sleeper, real good. So this thing's got slow attack speed, 35% CC, 2.5 multiplier, so really good crit stats. The best crit stats out of any Blade and Whip in the game. It's also got 2.4 range, which is arbitrarily just the lowest range of any Blade and Whip, but okay, D. Low stash chance at 19%, but that's still kind of like usable, honestly. And then we've got 218 base damage with impact, puncture, slash, and heat. So innate heat damage. You can make this thing viral heat, corrosive heat real easily. Additionally, when this thing does a heavy attack, the heavy attack is going to make an explosion at the end, which is really cool. So, we're going to go over some stuff here. I'm going to show you a build. We're taking to a mission, because I'm still leveling this thing up, honestly. This is not going to be the only video on the Jat Kusar this week. We're going to do a no riven build, which, this is the endurance. I got 3 of them for you. The gas build's kind of just a joke, but this is the one I would use for like an endurance run, if you were to run, bring that there. Because the thing is, guys, you don't really need Blood Rush and Weeping Wounds in normal everyday missions at all. You could run things like Sacrificial Steel, and the reason that this is in the wrong polarity is because my Riven mod is a D polarity. Also, you can just run Drifting Contact in that slot as well to keep your combo going for Blood Rush, which I do recommend. But as far as like killing a bunch of level 170 gunners, you're probably going to want Weeping Wounds, because this thing's got relatively low stash chance, like I said, and Another, I know this build's looking really rough right now, so you actually would want to run the 90% elemental here for electric as well, because, like I said, with my Riven, I put the wrong polarity on here because I need to put my Riven mod in there. That's what you should normally run, and then this last slot, you can run Drifting Contact or Weeping Wounds. But for the purposes of this, we're just going to put on, we're going to put Weeping Wounds back on just for some Simulacrum flexing. You know how it is. And we got CO, and Gladiator Might is a personal choice. At 12x combo multiplier, if we don't have Gladiator Might, not everything will be a red crit. So we're sacrificing quite a bit of extra critical damage from replacing that with Organ Shatter. As you can see, 4x versus 4.8 to get red crits guaranteed at 12x multiplier. So keep that one in mind. I don't normally run Blood Rush, but I think this thing... Another thing is, if you're going to run Blood Rush and Weeping Wounds, you want to be focusing on mostly a melee playstyle, and with this thing, it's really fun, so I do focus on a mostly melee playstyle here. So we're going to be just some Simulacrum strubs and get 12x multiplier here, and you guys can see how good it is. This is with no Riven at all. Alright, so as you can see right here, only at 5x, we're like 2-shotting them. We 2-shot that last guy. Now we're getting 8x. Things are starting to get pretty orange in here. And now we're at 12x, complete annihilation. Red crits galore, and they get completely destroyed. See if we can keep the crit multiplier going here. No, we didn't have enough time. Rip. That's where Drifting Contact will come into play. You can mod this thing for Viral and Heat as well. Viral Heat's a great combination, which is... It's going to be not as good against gunners, but like, even that, it's not a big deal. You can stack up Viral with a new core or something, and then just use the corrosive build, or go with Viral Heat. Like, really, guys. Since it has base heat, there's only a couple mods, only a couple of situations you can't do a pure toxin build on this thing, sadly, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. You can do a you can't do a blast build. Oh boy, whatever will we do? So here is a heavy attack build. Now, like I said, I got the wrong polarity in here for my Riven, so we're having to ghetto rig the build slightly. So we got a low rank Berserker and Corrupt Charges in the wrong slot, and we're also... Hey, we can run Prime Preaver Strike, nice. Okay, so this is going to be like a heavy attack build. Amalgam Organ Shatter. We could put on Killing Blow, but the thing about Killing Blow, guys, this gives you 60% heavy attack wind-up speed. Also, Amalgam Organ Shatter gives you heavy attack wind-up speed. Don't run both of these. You technically could, but the heavy attack wind-up speed has a cap, so you don't want to run 2 of these mods. But besides that, Corrupt Charge to keep us at least 2x multiplier. Focused Energy to make it so we're not losing all of our combo counter every time we use a heavy attack. And the other stuff is just like convenience. Reach to help me build up the combo multiplier if I'm not just using the heavy attack. Alright, let's do the same enemies here. Picking up that energy orb. Now, 2x multiplier, it did about 13k. Let's build up a little bit of a multiplier here, and then we'll unleash the explosion. 46,000. Alright, it killed those guys, a couple of those guys. 32. So as you see, like, it's pretty fun to use. Not exactly the best heavy attack build in the game, but like the fact that it makes an explosion at the end is very satisfying, and it almost did that guy's entire health bar. So, pretty powerful. If you stack this up even more, it's gonna one-shot some tools. 51k. So yeah, this is completely with no riven. Like I said, we're doing a riven video in the next couple days as well. Because yeah, this thing with the riven is even more ridiculous. Like, we'll compare it to the Seti Lacera, which is the new blade and whip they released recently, and the Seti Lacera does have some things it's better at, but it does come down to, do you want more crit or do you want more status? Because the Seti Lacera has 20% critical chance and a 2x multiplier. Those are like basically half the crit stats, or half the critical chance, and quite a much lower critical multiplier. But the thing that Seti Lacera has is it has a lot more status chance, and it's got two less base damage. That doesn't really matter. A lot less status chance, or a lot more status chance on the Seti Lacera, and instead of base heat, it has base electric, which I do consider worse overall than base heat, because that means you can't do a viral heat build. You have to do a viral electric build, and you can do pure corrosive. You can't do really corrosive heat unless you mess around with it. I think. I actually don't remember. I have a Seti Lacera build on the channel. I need to go rewatch that if I can remember if it does viral heat, or not viral heat, corrosive heat. All right, so let's just keep leveling this up. Like I said, not fully leveled. Let's level it up with the gas build. You know what? People are like, oh, use gas and Nidus together. It's really good. Well, we're gonna try that, okay? I ain't against taking recommendations from the comment section at all. So let's do it. Got fashion frame for this cat. Let's just do the black and gold one then. Okay, we're gonna do a gas Blood Rush Weeping Wounds build in 2020 in some Elite Sanctuary Onslaught to level this thing up. Let's hope there's a Saren murdering everything. But yeah, guys, would I recommend this to you? Yeah, I definitely would. It's been really fun to level up. And the ribbons are pretty cheap right now, or at least some of them are. I got the one that I currently have in my inventory for 20 plat. I'm going to be borrowing an absolute god roll either tomorrow or the next day. So keep an eye out for that video. It's going to have a whatever ribbon and a god ribbon in the same video. Should be pretty fun. And I'm not doing the Cube of Flood right now because I want to level this thing up. And Late Sanctuary Onslaught, the best place to level things. Unless you have like an Equinox hooking you up with some sleep help. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the general gist of this weapon. Like I said, there's actually a lot of elements to it. Like you can run viral heat, which is really, really good. I would recommend Blood Rush though, because with Sacrificial Steel, it's like 112% crit chance, which is fine, but that's going to be mostly an upfront damage build. Like you're just killing like the star chart kind of stuff, maybe some Lich missions. I don't even use Blood Rush in Lich missions. I don't find it necessary. But maybe you might find it necessary everywhere. And that good thing I showed you Blood Rush on the build then, or you'd be like, hey, why is there no Blood Rush on the build? The way I look at it, I use Blood Rush in situations where Blood Rush is necessary, aka endurance runs or long survivals. For normal stuff, I just like the upfront damage because it guarantees I one-shot everything. I don't have to worry about the combo at all. So you've got a Nidus, a Revenant, and a Wisp. So there's the gas build in 2020. I mean, these are Corpus and they're low level, so if I pull them into my Nidus Spaghetti and there's a gas cloud in there, that sounds like it might actually be kind of useful. Okay, so pretty good, pretty good. Now, I mean, saying things are good against Corpus isn't really saying much, to be honest. By the way, my favorite combos to do on this stance, Defiled Snapdragon, I believe that's what it's called. The forward non-blocking combo is my favorite because it moves you forward. It has lots of hits on it, and it feels pretty fast. The combo I don't like is the away block combo. It's just this like singular swing. I have no idea why it does that. It should be an actual combo. And then the other one that's pretty good too is the forward blocking combo, which is going to throw the whip out. It has really good range. By the way, I level my weapons on Nidus a lot of the time because you can pull the enemies in one spot. He's not dealing any damage himself, so there's absolutely no way that my abilities will kill steal my weapon. Jump. Hold it all together. And yeah, the gas build is like killing these Corpus, but what would kill these Corpus, honestly? I've ran corrosive builds on these guys, and they've died in like 2 hits anyway. I'm not going to res that guy because he's AFK. He forced res. Awesome. That guy is an absolute genius. Now he's not AFK. Also, guys, I saw the ending of Final Fantasy VII Remake last night. Talk about epic. I don't use the word epic very often, but that was epic. I'm not going to spoil it, of course, but dang. That was like that felt like it was worth the cost of buying the game in the first place. Not like I bought it. I don't really buy $60 games at launch a lot of the time, unless it's something I've been really excited for. And I have been excited for Final Fantasy VII Remake, but, you know, there's other things I could spend that $60 on, like food. Next, I'll probably buy Cyberpunk for $60. That's the only game I'm going to buy for $60. I didn't even buy Doom Eternal, even though I probably should have. But you know, with this lockdown in effect, you want to be extra cautious. At least I want to be extra cautious. Some gas build on these armored enemies. Now let's see how that feels. Okay. So they're all getting pulled into Nidus Spaghetti and taking the gas cloud that's been like pretty much fully stacked up because there's so many enemies. We got some Wave 1 babies. Looks like it. Only me and the AFK Wisp went through. What is up with people doing that? No, okay, looks like Revenant went through. Got so many lasers in this squad. Your weapon did not get level 30 on that first wave, dude. Whatever. I need to stop getting annoyed by that, because people just do that every single time. That gas build killed them in like 2 hits in the Nidus blob. I can't really complain about that. I would never... The reason I don't like the way gas is because it scales terribly, and it's not really endurance viable at all. It was very endurance viable before. That got completely nuked. Let's do a heavy attack here. Jump. Look at that gas tick. Look at that 157 damage on level 68. Dang. Good thing they changed it. But yeah, I would love if they reverted gas damage. I really, really would. Make it so it's actually like really viable and fun, and not just a AoE based status effect where the damage doesn't really mean anything. Like, I could just be doing this with base toxin on a weapon that could mod for base toxin. Like I said, this thing can't do base toxin. You'll be stuck with gas if you're trying to do a base toxin build. Like I didn't die, huh? Wow. But yeah, like I said, there will be a Riven video either tomorrow or the next day, and this is your warning. If you like this, if this thing seems good to you, get your Riven warning. Maybe the price will go up. My videos don't normally drive up the price of Rivens at all, but hey, you know, I don't think anyone's really done a Jat Kusar video lately, so maybe it'll happen. I don't want it to happen, but hey, if it does, at least I warned you. I got one for 20 plat, like I said. People have been trying to sell them for like a couple hundred. Should we go through? Is anyone else going through? Looks like no one else is going through. So we're gonna call it here, I guess. Weapon is level 21. You know what? We can just solo it. Let's go through. We'll get a host migration, but whatever. More Corpus, huh? This is a terrible ESO. If you didn't know, Corpus give like hardly any XP, as do the Infested. Okay, me and the guy that weren't host went through. Oh my gosh. Thank you, DE. I love host migration. I mean, what else could they do? Like, they have to have host migration in their peer-to-peer game. But it's frustrating, for sure. I hate seeing this loading screen. I don't know if let me know if you guys feel this way, the same way in the comments. But I feel like the mission-based structure of Warframe, with all those loading screens, it's really disjointing and immersion breaking. Like, I know Steve was talking about like making the entire game like you take your ship from one planet to the other and eliminating as many loading screens as possible. I mean, that's obviously nowhere near ready at all, but I think that would be kind of cool. Like, yeah, it would take probably a lot more time to go between missions, but maybe in this situation they would make the missions more impactful and feel more important. Like, every mission would actually matter in this situation, and it would be a lot less loading screens because you're like the loading will be done in the background. It's like I'm flying to Jupiter now, gonna go fly past Mars, fly past all these other planets, and hey, look, there's Jupiter. There's a Corpus siege going on. By the way, sorry if my voice sounds a little bit hoarse. I haven't drank any water yet today. I will do that after this. Also, pizza party. I started working out again yesterday. Running 6 miles is not something I'm capable of currently. So I'm going to ease my way into that one. All the other workouts I did, I'm doing the One Punch Man workout. And yeah, my body is burning right now, and it's real good. I'm happy about it. I'm going to try to do that as much as I possibly can. You know, during this lockdown, might as well pick up a hobby like that. Now we have a 12x multiplier currently. We are red critting on every attack, pretty much. This is without Gladiator Might, so it's going to be some orange crits. But yeah, pretty good stuff. Getting pulled into the blob, and they're all dead. I believe the next wave is corrupted as well. You might be able to max out this weapon on the next wave. Freaking nullifiers, dude. Level 27. Let's try for one more wave. I know this will be a bit of a longer video, but yeah, I want to level this thing up, and you get to see how it is with the gas build. This wisp is just chilling. Oh, come on, give me this. Give me the affinity buff, not the crit buff. Stupid cat. But yeah, this thing versus the Seti Lacera, I do think that this thing might be better when fully stacked up, but then again, the Seti Lacera has a lot. Like, 40% stash chance is really high, so I'd have to honestly test it in like a longer mission to see which one would be better. Especially with the riven, because I have a riven for the Seti Lacera that's pretty good. Double crit and status chance. And I'll be borrowing a god roll Jat Kusar, and we'll see what my Jat Kusar becomes with 100k. I'm going to do another 100k video. As much as people didn't seem to like the last one, I like those videos, so I'm going to make another one. They're fun for me. And yeah, I know I can stop before 100k, but that's not as fun. Seeing how much 100k gets you is part of the allure of those kinds of videos, I feel like. Now see, we lost our Blood Rush. This is what I was talking about. If you lose your Blood Rush, it's kind of annoying, because you're not going to get those red crits anymore. That's why you might want to run Naramon Focus School, or you might want to run Drifting Contact, or just use Nudus so you pull every enemy in the area together so you can build that combo back up real fast. I think the corrosive heat build is probably the best one for this weapon, with the viral heat build also being really good as well. And the reason I don't think the viral heat build is as good as the corrosive heat build is because this thing doesn't have a ton of stash chance unless you're using like Weeping Wounds. So the base damage of corrosive is better against the heavily armored units. And against non-heavily armored units, like corrosive's going to be just fine anyway. So that's how I look at it. Viral stats effect is stronger in most situations than the corrosive damage effect. So in that sense, like, it would be the viral would be better. Level 28, huh? You know what? I guess we're not gonna get it maxed here. D gave us way too bad of enemy types for this ESO. Corrupted and Corpus for 4 freaking waves. So whatever. We tried, and we got a Lith W2 Relic Radiant. when they inevitably rework the star chart and give us better difficulty missions, I hope that we get like guaranteed radiance or something just to start off with as like the rewards. Because if they make the rewards just like, here's more endo, that's not exciting. People aren't going to be interested in that. Like for a lot of players, it's like we want higher level difficulty missions, but at the same time, like the other people that aren't like people that are just down for endurance runs, they need an actual reason to go do those. So making the reward structure strong enough is very important. And that's going to be basically it for the video, guys. Like I said, there will be another Jat Kusar video or two coming out this week. Possibly a riven rolling one and a God Roll Riven showcase. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Go ahead and build this thing if you want to. It comes from the Grenier Lab in the dojo, and I do highly recommend it. So I'll talk to you guys next time. Please like, share, and subscribe. Sorry if the video is a little bit long. You know, you can watch these videos at double speed or 1.5 speed. That's what honestly, I watch like pretty much every YouTube video at like double speed, besides like music videos. So there you go. Now you know that about me. Talk to you next time, guys. Peace.